everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It may be hard to find a running lane today. The Redskins are top 10 in rush yards allowed, and they're going up against a Cowboys team that will need to figure out how much it can count on to run.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third down.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. First down, McCoy. And this one complete to Reed. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. First carry now for Rob Kelly. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Third down. It's Thompson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Let's go. Again, a run with Thompson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 7 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
And this is a spot where you have your offense stay out there to get those few inches. It's too long for a field goal. It's not worth punting. So this is the right decision as far as I'm concerned. And they wind up picking up the first down.
A give left side, Kelly. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They run it here with Thompson. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Shift together here from the D-line. Now the former Redskin 1,000-yard man. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Time running out here on the play clock. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, Elliott. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Defense showing blitz. McFadden following the penalty. Spinning away. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
I would say that's what you call a whole lot for a little, huh?
When you bust that move out of the bag, you hope for more than 4 yards, but hey, 4 is what he got. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The play clock's running down. Here's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now McCoy. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. All of a 360. So out now come the Redskins. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now Thompson spins away. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. They'll run with Thompson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Kelly running left. Room here to run. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Running right with Kelly. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is Kelly, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
So 4th down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Here's McFadden, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, McFadden. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, He hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On third down, it's Prescott. Looking downfield for Dez. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Cut me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. A reminder, a couple of good games still to come later tonight. It's the Steelers on the road in Detroit taking on the Lions. Then Monday night, the costumes will be in full force in Kansas City, I'm sure, as on the day before Halloween, we'll see the Chiefs play host to their AFC West rivals, the Broncos.
And wasn't it just a couple years ago, those two played a night game that was won by the Broncos on a fumble return with like 20 seconds to go?
Absolutely, that was a thriller. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now the 4th-year man from Oklahoma, Tress Way, on to punt, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They go to Elliott again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Well, that's not a call you see every day. A toss play inside their own 10-yard line. Takes a little bit of brass right there, and they were able to get a little bit of yardage.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. They'll
wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's McCoy. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And out now come the Cowboys. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Carry now for Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Prescott off the play fake to McFadden. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that was pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective, because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive guys did. Did not give up any more ground, and when the ball was thrown, reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback, and when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
And now here's a carry heading left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a handoff looking right. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Looking to throw. McCoy. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Tries the right side. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age. But then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll give to McFadden. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Going to give this time to the tailback. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll go again with Kelly. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now they try the right side here. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. This is Kelly. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Second down following the run. Now a handoff as they run left side. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game?
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now Prescott. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. A second down throw for Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the... for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
Yeah, we was in Reynolds Park. Yeah.
You're exactly right.
He came over and asked the Rod to watch the game.
That doesn't work too well for most teams.
He thought you was going outside the pocket.
Who? Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your
I know you didn't. I know you ain't roll out the pocket. I say, as long as you stay inside that tackle. He said, well, I thought when you move, you got to keep moving with your quarterback. I said, no, that's when you get outside the pocket. He came in and asked the Rod to watch the game. I said, man, Duke don't do that. I know when he said that, I said, nah, he don't even do none of that. He's inside the pocket. Go line, he beat that boy 65 and number. He might quit the. Oh yeah, dude. You know our settings, man, and every other franchise is the same. The settings the Blue got in his franchise.
Yeah.
All the rest of the other franchises I play in, the settings is the same unless I go in there and change.
Yeah, you gotta change it.
Nah, I ain't gonna change on me just like that. No, I mess around and forget.
If you play another franchise, blue settings is
it stays the same. Yep.
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Yep. Unless we go change, man. I think it's on line T. I think you playing online, the settings that we play with is the same. Unless I go in there and change.
It's Kelly. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's probably
that's a good change.
Yeah, we have to go and change. We have to go change it. Like say all the ball hawk, all our stuff cut off, it'll be cut off in the next franchise too.
3rd and 1 situation.
Yeah, D-Man told me.
Yeah.
He was playing in one and he said, damn, Blue Settings is in this other franchise. He had to go in and turn all that shit on. Because he said he got murdered. He was getting killed.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Yep.
On the run, it's Kelly. And this play will be blown.
They had to. That's the only way, because if you're playing somewhere else, it's definitely
It's a
off.
loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Yeah, because he had to go back in there and turn them on. Ball hawk and everything else is off. Unless you go in there and turn it on.
Now a handoff looking right. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Yeah, it is, man. You got to do everything yourself. Everything.
Now they try the right
Hey, you got to switch. The closest man, you got to switch him more in order to get to that run. If not, he's going to burn you every damn time.
Gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
Everything. You got to do everything your damn self.
Third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Yep.
This is away and a very good kick for the sidelines. The Cowboys
it's all off. And unless I go in there and turn it back on, then you play somebody, you need to go in there and turn it off, turn it on. I say, shit, I mess around and somebody tell me to get my game and don't turn it back on. Yeah, I get the loss. I just leave it off and try to. Might as well get used to playing that way. So, you know, hey, playing another franchise, just do it myself.
You know, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is.
Hey, what's up, Goldline? Happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving to you.
I appreciate it. Same to you, bro.
And Duke beat that boy 65 number. He probably quit the franchise.
Who he beat 65 now?
Yeah. Yeah, he beat the boy Hellcat. But I even talking about he was supposed to have the same. I said, nah, Duke been had the same. Blue was gonna give you 2 in that second franchise, but Blue got rid of the second franchise. So I said Duke always had the same. Talking about Duke was supposed to get Chicago. I said, nah, you got the wrong one.
Second down,
and he always had the same since he's been playing in here. I know Blue ain't tell him that.
The 27-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he came over there to get LeBron to watch the game, talking about Duke was cheating. Duke don't do no cheating, sir.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams.
Oh, okay.
Set for the fourth quarter. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Drops it underneath. Elliott. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Yeah. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
We saw a number of good games earlier today.
Did he have injuries on? Well, I don't play LeBron anyway, so I'm all right.
We come up on 1st and 10.
How many people you get hurt?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And nearly picked
Oh,
off.
okay.
It would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They play fake to Elliott. Now
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That'll
man.
be incomplete.
Who you playing, Goldenlion?
Terrell.
Oh, you broadcasting?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting. 10-7. I
It
missed
did
the field
not. I
goal.
thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass.
He played like
incomplete.
Ray. He run the ball. He ran the stretch play every
The
play.
Cowboys on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9
Oh,
to this
okay.
point. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Prescott.
Yeah.
He's running back, and he's got
He has the rod to do it.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game.
Hey, but I told him you go left to right inside, as long as you stay inside that tackle, you can move in that box as much as you want.
Yeah.
Hey, I say if he went outside the tackle, that's when he run with his quarterback. I say, well, you ain't got to worry about it because you don't do that, but I thought you got to, when you move with your quarterback, you got to keep running. I said, no, man, that's when you get outside the pocket. He said, well, he ain't doing no play action. I said, as long as he don't take control of his doing play action, it's the same thing. Man. I know I need TT, but shit, man, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Play clock winding down.
Oh, he did? Did he win?
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout.
Oh, okay.
On the whistle.
D-man playing
That's gonna
there?
leave him with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, because I beat him 51-0. You beat him 65. Yeah, you beat him 65-0. No, that was the first game he played. And Blue had to tell him about the pause because he was running outside the pocket of the quarterback and then stopping. And I kept saying, look, man, you don't know the rules, but I'm going to let you get away because I was winning. So when you stop the game, you get to know the rules. How many picks you get? Okay, that's when I had got 11. I got 11 pick offs from him.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the, and he fires one
That's crazy, man.
intercepted.
That's crazy.
Clavens with a pick.
He had 11 pick offs. They ain't going line. He got to nothing. You can't move the ball.
34-yard line.
Man, ain't no way that safety can come 30 yards across the damn field, man. I got the linebacker beat on the scene. I throw a bullet pass on the daggone.
Hey, them deep passes, they break on that ball. That bullet pass, they break on that ball. I do it all the goddamn time. Man, look like he wide open. Motherfucker come up and snatch it every goddamn time. He look like they open, but they ain't open. Shit.
And now here's a carry heading left. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
When Brandon Pace comes into play,
And we wind up losing tomorrow.
They've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, "Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo."
I don't know.
That is, don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9
I don't know unless they
situation.
had them settings. Unless he gave him because they messed him. Because he's supposed to give me mine against LaRoche, so I don't know. I gotta go in there and check.
The Redskins
That's why I ain't even played the Raw.
They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that he had the previous playoff or something.
At the 44.
Or they had the
9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
yeah, or defense was a defense assistant thing on or something.
Seriously, have to
Yeah,
think
he
about
caught him with. He said you told him that he's supposed to have it on. And you said you already. No, LeBron, Hellcat. No, it ain't Hellcat. It was LeBron said that you something. And you told him it was supposed to have it on. And Bruce said, "Why you gonna sit up there and lie? I know damn well Duke ain't tell you to have that on."
Here's Kelly on 4th down.
Hey, Blue told you straight up, why you gonna lie on Duke? You can't tell you had that on.
That's crazy.
Washington. Rob Kelly, his 4th touchdown on the
Oh damn, he going for it on 4th down?
4th and inch.
I must be a play. I must be a play behind.
Yeah, and he scored too.
Get out of here. Oh yeah, you got to switch them on, baby. You got to do everything yourself, man. You got to do every damn thing yourself.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, you got to switch on the man closer to him with that circle button. I keep forgetting. Hey, it'll make it break you.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just
and went right past the man.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now
you move the safety.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Right out the damn way.
Going right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to
so dead man and finesse playing now, or they played already?
To make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up.
Oh, damn, Green Bay?
As you mentioned,
Green Bay,
now because it's a 2-possession game.
Oh, Green Bay beat Pittsburgh. They finally scored. It's 6-6-9.
Back to the ground, but here McFadden, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Exactly.
On play action, Prescott. Incomplete.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another.
I'm glad Blue ain't been on. He's been off.
Defender to the next.
Oh, he was the one that got off?
And making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get off here and see any damn one myself.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like
with the basketball,
magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Yeah. He thought I was going to throw the flat out. It wasn't.
Give to the fullback on the dive.
Throw the back out of the backfield and my tight end going in on the out route.
The carry there at 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
That's why he blew off in the next 3 days. So. Catch him, man. Oh, okay. You still got a couple more days.
Expecting the run. They'll run for it with McFadden.
Hey, Ross said, did you start a new franchise? I said, no. Yeah, LeRod asked D-Man, did Blue start another franchise?
They've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
3rd and goal, McFadden. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
I ran him down the field. He
as
was,
soon as they took over possession, it didn't matter
Morris
where they were on the field.
Morris
they were
got
always going to be in 4-down territory.
Morris got
in
hurt.
good situation,
Torn
it didn't
shoulder.
matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3-and-out.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Prescott now on 2nd down. A dump off to Elliott. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The offense lining
Oh,
up
dang, it's full quarter.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots.
I thought he fumbled that one.
Time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protection.
He need to touch it and tie this damn thing up. Clock ticking.
Yeah, my man tired. I can't find it.
First down, a run with McFadden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15.
All right, fellas, I'll give it to y'all tomorrow, man.
First down.
All right.
Now the defense going to use
the
y'all
have a good one.
timeouts.
All right.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, been Zeke.
Offense
Yeah,
comes to the
been
line
gone.
now,
If I
first
said
and
been
10.
Zeke, it been gone. His field vision is better than the man. Big time.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Zach Brown in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
He was man
Redskins
covered.
looking for another timeout, and they
Get
get
ready
it.
to get him.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Yeah, to get, I know it.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Winton, the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. He's back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll look to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They had
got
to
to
go
be
for it
kidding
with
me,
such
man.
little time
They ain't
remaining.
going down.
And the Redskins are going to win the football game.
That's crazy. They wouldn't even challenge it either. Oh, man, they didn't even challenge the play either, bro. Wide open. Wide open, dog. Yeah.
They run it here with Thompson. And some room to roam now. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh snap.
Yeah, that's all he ran. He ran it the whole time.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee.
Gave this clown again, bro. He is hot garbage. You hear me, man?
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.
Man,
that way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good.
Busted play, man. I mean, 4th and inches, you go 65
so
yards.
For the Redskins, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile,
he is hot garbage.